Mr. Srivastava, very good afternoon to you. How do you view the move as far as Gujarat is concerned? How do you see this now panning out in the upcoming election?
The BJP has got a single agenda of dividing the nation and just to polarize people on caste, religion and community lines. And this is a deliberate attempt to divide people again and try to make best of the majority votes in their favor. And such things are not accepted by the people, and they see it that this is divisive, this is polarizing, and they will not fall for it. The matter is still in a state of, in a court jurisdiction. It is under judicial scrutiny, and it is not passed by the parliament. The Uniform Civil Code is absolutely not acceptable in India because this is anti-constitution. So nobody will accept it, and they can try and make this attempt, and ultimately it will fall flat on their face only.
All right, Mr. Srivastava, I'm going to request you to stay with us. I'm also joined in by Mr. Majeed Memon of the NCP. Mr. Memon, as you heard Mr. Srivastava say that this is a polarizing and divisive move. What are your thoughts?
You see, I think that we have lost the sight with regard to the priorities required by the people and the society. Is this a priority issue that we should now think of exploring the possibility of bringing Uniform Civil Code? Well, there are a number of burning issues with regard to creation, generation of employment, controlling price rise, maintaining law and order, combating the hate speeches. There are dozens of issues, which are burning, which the governments need to put their heads together in order to see that these things are controlled. But you see, we are talking about Uniform Civil Code. And moreover, states, India is its integrity, is a vast country, and it can't have different sets of laws in different states.
But Mr. Memon, the BJP has always maintained that the Uniform Civil Code is aiming at a more progressive society, one that will also liberate women from the shackles of inequality, especially when it comes to the issue of Muslim women or even the issue of triple talaq to do with them.
No, if BJP believes the way you are suggesting, then they must come to the parliament. That's the best place, the lawmaking, the house where the laws are made for the whole country. Why don't you take it up in parliament and then take all other political parties into confidence and do it in a proper procedure so that there are no grievances from any quarter? You have to hear everybody. You have to see the plus and minus points of such. And what is the urgency for the Uniform Civil Code today? The Parliament is, anxiously waiting to take up the questions of farmers, the youth, and the price rise and all that. Those issues are kept on back burner. And you are talking of Uniform Civil Code as though you have nothing else to do. I'm sorry about this BJP's list of priorities.
The example or the success model of Uttarakhand is also given, where there was an enthusiastic level of participation seen by the people when it came to sharing their views on issues like marriage, divorce, adoption, property rights, etc. The example of Uttarakhand is being given that this has been a successful model of sorts for Gujarat now to follow.
See, in bits and pieces from states which are ruled by BJP will try to promote its ideology. BJP may promote its idea of Hindutva or any of these types of their priorities, which unfortunately may not be in the best interest of integrated India. And therefore, Parliament is the best place where from anything can be suggested, discussed and brought in.
Mr. Memon, I'm going to request you to hold on to your thoughts. I'm also joined in by Mr. Ravi Srivastava. He continues to stay with us. Mr. Srivastava, how do you view the comparisons being made with Uttarakhand and how the Uttarakhand government panel held discussions on various aspects that I just mentioned? What are your thoughts?
Uttarakhand is a very small state of some 50 MLAs or 45 MLAs. and then they are. What is the parameter of establishing the success?
It's not about a big state, Mr. Srivastava, or a small state. It's about how people view a certain, topic like uniform civil code.
A minuscule population may have some different ideas. Such things are not decided by making an experimentation in a state. It is a matter to be discussed under the lights of the Constitution. It has to be discussed in the houses of the Parliament with the large number of MLAs, MPs, elected members, and a proper debate and taking all stakeholders on board. I think that is the way of implementing it properly. So it is yet not debated, it is yet not discussed, and the government is in a hurry to just implement in their states ruled by them because they have got a brutal majority, so they can proceed with that. Tomorrow they will be thinking about the Gujarat, then they will be thinking about the UP, then they will be thinking about the Madhya Pradesh. So such experimentation is not the proper way. If you are not able to pass something in the parliament, then you think about an ordinance route, what they are doing in Karnataka today. So these are bypassing the democratically elected bodies and try to impose something which is debatable, which is to be discussed, which is to be taking all stakeholders into confidence. So this is not a authoritarian approach and majoritarian approach.
Mr. Srivastava, you're also an Aam Aadmi Party supporter. I want to know your views in terms of how do you see this move panning out for the BJP as far as the upcoming election of Gujarat is concerned. We all know that the Aam Aadmi Party has given them stiff competition, one that's only intensifying by the day. Will such a move only go on to strengthen their so-called Hindu voter base?
This kind of divisive politics or this kind of moves are not on the agenda of Aam Aadmi Party as far as I know. I am not a party spokesperson, but I can tell you with authority that Aam Aadmi Party is just not going to consider these kind of things. They have got the public issues, the Aam Aadmi issues, electricity, water, education, health. Those are the paramount, the employment for that matter, for inflation. These are the issues which are to be discussed and which are to be debated with the people. People are going to vote for that, and they're not for this kind of polarizing and divisive issues which are yet to be discussed by the parliament houses or by the elected representatives. So there is no use of talking about these things. Aam Aadmi Party will not be bothering about it. They don't have this issue in their mind at all. They have got on all public welfare, the public issues. Those are of paramount importance for them.
All right. Many thanks to you, Mr. Ravi Srivastava.